Time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following the loss, guys, to the Hawks.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
And it's the Pistons to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Pistons. On the wings, KCP and Josh Smith. Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's Jennings in at the point. Here's Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Inside, it's tipped. Nick Roberts, the pass to Insanity. Top of the key. Jump shot is good that time. The Insanity's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Heat. And it's Detroit's ball. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
And thank you for that, Doris. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. It's Jennings with the drive. Misses from close range.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And he gets it to go.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the wing right side. The feed to Caldwell Pope. It's back to Jennings. Launches a three. Again, Jennings missing.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off the basket.
Here's Insanity. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. The Insanity's got 5.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
Well, he was such a presence in the lane. He had 3 blocks, but it was more than that. It was just his force. I think he altered several shots as well.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
The Heat leading by 7. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Dang passes to Insanity. Out to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Insanity. And it's sent back by Drummond. Smith drives in. Outside Jennings. He kicks it to Drummond. Feeds to Monroe. Smith on the wing. Smith left side. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
The shot by Wade, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get him going.
Now here's Wade. No good with the layup. Outside Jennings. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Here's Insanity against Washington. He was really on his game. Pushing it up the floor. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Lou Williams is checked in for Detroit. Good on the second free throw.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a two-possession game.
Outside Jennings. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Now here's Wade. Averaging 10 points per contest. That's good. 8 points for Insanity. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Williams. Dishes it to Drummond. Back to Williams. A rebound by McRoberts. McRoberts has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wade kicks to Bosch. Passes it to Insanity. Back to Bosch. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? In the third spot, Josh Smith.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. These guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
Insanity, the pass to McRoberts. Sinks it, and the shot from Insanity. The Insanity's got 10 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. Into Smith. Can't hit. Now the Heat take it the other way.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
That's good. Granger's got his first basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And here's Jennings. He's got 5. The dish to Smith. Drummond passes to Smith. Over to the wing. It's Jennings with the drive. The 10-footer finds the target. 7 points in the game.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Jennings. He's putting up 17 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated what his passing brings to this team.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Josh McRoberts. Now here is Augustine. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
You know what was great too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
Here's Augustine, and he connects with the jumper.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
The Heat leading by 4. To the left wing from about 16. And that basket is in there from Insanity. Insanity's got 13.
And it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Now here is Augustine, averaging 12 points a game. Kicks it to Smith. Now Augustine for the 3. Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
Steve, they've come out with the take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them the +5 margins in the rebound column. And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Drummond with a screen on Chalmers. Nice work there coming off the screen.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Napier passes to Insanity. And another basket for Miami.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here is Augustine. And Miami called for the foul. Drummond with it. He had 15 points last outing. Williams dishes to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. It's Williams with the drive. Shoots from the baseline. Blocked.
Well, the defense is doing a good job of challenging their shots.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Cole's check in for Insanity.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Going with the whole new group on the floor. Detroit also making some changes. Monroe comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Jennings in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Insanity in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. That is good.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Insanity in their last time out against the Wizards really lit it up from the floor. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Pistons trail by 10. Jennings with the ball. Wade picks him up. Here's Monroe. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Monroe's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Insanity makes it off the glass. And the Heat lead by 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Augustine kicks to Monroe. Monroe sets a screen for Williams. The pass to Augustine. He dishes it to Monroe. And he gets it to go. Monroe's got 6.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
They double him with Drummond. Bosch can't hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Augustine passes to Monroe. Jennings dishes to Augustine. Here's Monroe. And the layup is good. 8 points for him.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Augustine against Wade. And Augustine kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Augustine. Back to Williams. Pass to Augustine. The tray. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Insanity. 22 points for him. And it's Dang in the corner. Wade kicks to Bosch. They double him with Drummond. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Smith checked in for Detroit.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Now here's Drummond. Right now averaging 15 points a game. The insanity the pass to Wade. The kick out to Bosch from 18 feet away. That's good. Bosch has got 4 this quarter.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Outside Jennings. Smith sets the pick for Augustine. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Augustine dishes to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Bosch.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Now we get a chance to check out Andre Drummond. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. 3rd in rebounding. And he's also blocked enough shots to put him in the top 15 in that important defensive category.
And you talked about his place among the leaders in rebounds per game, Steve. Just about nobody matches his work ethic in the post.
Jennings kicks to Augustine. The rebound by McRoberts.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Jennings with the double team. Augustine with the steal, and here we go. Jennings heading to the hoop. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Second is Dwayne Wade.
Well, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable, very consistent shooters. You know, it's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
I'd say it's beyond a safe option. It's a great option. The ISO play was made for these guys. All they need is just a little room to operate, and you can count it up. Buckets.
Buckets. I like that.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Excellent night from Jennings. He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Now here's Dang. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the miss by Dang.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The kick out to Williams. Smith outside. Outside Jennings. Wade with the defensive effort. Nobody near Williams. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Wade passes to Dang. Right side Dang. Augustine with the steal. And now, here comes Augustine, leading the break.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Pistons have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Anderson has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. And Detroit with a change here too. Caldwell Pope's checked in. There's the block. Here's Insanity. 24 points for him. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Both free throws good from Insanity.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Insanity. He's got 26 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Smith outside. Outside Jennings. Clock at 6. Miami grabs the miss. Nick Roberts has got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Drummond sets the screen for Augustine. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Another pick.
Nice shooting.
To the 10 for the layup.
And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 8.
Chris, what's been the key tonight on how this first half is...
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even...
Second half about to start here in just a few moments. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Josh Smith and Greg Monroe at the 3 and 4. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Jennings. And it's Drummond in at center. And there's the call on Bosch. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Now here's Drummond. Smith on the wing. It's stolen by Dang. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. The shot's good from Insanity.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Pistons trail by 13. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Drummond, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Drummond's got 8 points.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Here's Insanity, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The Insanity's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And Insanity picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And here is Drummond. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Wade is covering. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. The Heat leading by 13. Bosch, that's the pick for Wade. The feed to Bosch. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Jennings. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his third team foul.
On defense, the Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Caldwell-Pope, terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Caldwell-Pope's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dang gets a wide open look, and another basket for Miami.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
Pistons trail by 15. Now here's Jennings. 10 points for him. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot from 12. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Insanity. He has 35. Out to Wade. Plenty of space. Rebound by Monroe.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. Fires the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Nick Roberts has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wade kicks to Dang. No good on the three. Pistons trail by 13. From the baseline. Here's Monroe. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Monroe's got 10.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Here's Insanity. Miami no good on that time either. For Detroit, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now Jennings. 10 points for him. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Feeds it to Monroe. Clock at 6. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Caldwell Pope.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done. Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove. Well, now we get a chance to check out how Andre Drummond is looking right now. First in rebounding, third in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
You know, we rewind back and look at his incredible rebounding average, and he's actually a beast in the paint. I mean, when the shot goes up, he really believes it belongs to him if it doesn't go in.
They get it again. Shot is blocked. They retain possession. It's Jennings with the drive. Tries yet again. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Drummond.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Insanity. Rebounded by the Pistons. Jennings with the ball. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Monroe dishes to Smith. That's good. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Insanity the pass to Bosch. And it's Wade penetrating. Releases. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Jennings. He's got 10. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number 1, the Heat.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lane. You know, he's made frequent forays to the foul line. He hasn't made them all, but the overall impact has been significant.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. Detroit also making some changes. Williams comes in for Drummond. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And the basket by Napier.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pistons trail by 9. And Augustine kicks to Monroe. Williams double team. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
The shot's good from Insanity. Insanity's got 11 in the second half.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Augustine dishes to Jennings. Williams passes to Monroe. And he drops it in from the low post. Monroe's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Dang passes to Insanity. The kick out to Dang. Passes it to Insanity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
The Heat making a switch here. Cole's checked in. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Detroit. That's good. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Takes a 3. And it's Napier missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
And it's blocked. Pulls up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 7. Pistons trail by 9. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Williams kicks to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his
I like that shooting.
very low numbers.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Screen by Monroe. Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. With 1 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The free throw drop. Teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Augustine.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
The third. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Insanity. He's in at point guard. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. Chalmers is out there with Dwayne Wade. That's the group on the floor for Miami. They get the rebound. Monroe, no good. Miami leading by 4. Wade passes to Insanity. That's good. Insanity's got 43 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Here's Augustine. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's Williams with the drive. Augustine dishes to Caldwell Pope. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch has got his 6th rebound on the night. Wade kicks to Bosch. Monroe against Wade. Goes up the baseline, and there's another one for the Heat.
You know, they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch and into the final quarter.
I'll say they're looking very determined as they try to close this one out.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Insanity. Insanity's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wade with no one around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Pistons trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the pass to Insanity. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Monroe outside. He kicks it to Drummond. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Augustine dishes to Monroe. And it's Wade with the rebound. Miami leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls. Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. Then for the Pistons, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jennings in for Augustine.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Andre Drummond.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Left side, Deng. Down low. Here's McRoberts. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Pistons trail by 11. Here's Caldwell Pope. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Monroe, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
And it's Wade penetrating. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Insanity.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Dishes to McRoberts. Here's Insanity. Kicks to McRoberts. Outside Deng. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Insanity. From the top of the key, he buries it. The Insanity's got 47 points. Pistons trail by 10. Right side Jennings. Smith outside. Caldwell Pope kicks to Monroe. Fades away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Here's Drummond. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity. Time running out for the Pistons.
Inside 2 minutes.
Now here is Augustine. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And he gets it to go.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Insanity, he's checked in for Hickey. Fisher also for Detroit. Caldwell Pope checked in. Here's Insanity, headed by Augustine. Augustine grabs the board. Pistons trail by 6. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. Monroe with it. Now defended by Insanity. And that one's good. And that's now 18 points for Greg Monroe.
Just huge, getting each scoring opportunity. They continue to find ways to make this finale so exciting.
This is do or die time. I mean, they need to have a spurtability moment. And we've seen exactly that.
Insanity the pass to Wade. Here's Insanity, led by Augustine. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dang. Drills it from outside. Dang's got 11 in the second half.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Well, that's not really his game. I mean, he shouldn't be shooting the ball from out there.
Here's Insanity, led by Augustine. Dang passes to Insanity. He dishes it to Wade. From outside the arc, Dang can't get it to go.
You can't get in a much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Smith for 3. Here's Drummond. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Again, the miss by Smith.
Well, he's building the house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Here's Wade, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send him to the line and hope for a few misses.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Detroit's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good from three-point territory. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Now here is Augustine. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Caldwell Pope. And so it's Miami winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, how did you guys overcome the deficit on the glass tonight?
Well, first of all, that's an unbelievable rebounding team. So